What's that, Brett?
I was singing a beautiful song.
We are back, and this time we are doing another pawn shop challenge, and this one is called the Weird Gun Challenge. No budget, no rules, just the weirdest and coolest gun possible you can find today. We will see what we can do. This video is brought to you by my knife company. Brett, say these are the best knives you've ever used.
These are the best knives I've ever used.
Okay, maybe they're not the best knives you'll ever use, but they are one of the absolute best you can possibly get for right at about 20 bucks. And right now we have 3 models on sale. More about that later. Let's head to the pawn shops and try to find some really weird guns with no rules. All right, you pulled up. Let's go in. All right, be on the lookout for something weird. I found something weird.
Is it me? Dale Jr. 22, baby.
The old Dale Jr. 22 limited edition. What'd you find?
Found the TriStar semi-auto 28 gauge.
Oh, that's pretty neat. You don't see those too often. There is a Kel-Tec 5.7. That's definitely a weird one. And they also have a Hi-Point carbine, but this is the carbine pistol I've been looking for. This has been on the list for a while, but it's definitely weird. It's the 995, but it's the shorter barrel version, threaded barrel up at the front and pick rail at the back. Really unique little guy. Definitely gonna have to do some negotiation on this one. I think this may be a new version. That is a gold gun and a weird gun. Very interesting, Brett. That could be right up your alley. There's some weird ones right there, like a micro revolver and a Derringer. Those are pretty cool. That is really cool right there. That's one of those fancy Valcorson builds. Definitely out of the price range for me, and I wouldn't necessarily call it weird, but unique. Definitely unique, but that is pretty darn cool right there. All right, I see an SKS back there I need to take a look at. That's pretty cool. Oh, that is awesome.
That's the 18 SKS.
That is really cool. I don't know if it would be classified as weird, but whoa.
Definitely weird. You've never seen one before.
No, that is awesome right there. If you guys have seen something like this, let me know in the comments. It looks like it's the SKS 2000 Hush holsters. The old wide Earp, is that what that is? A wide Earp Uberti? What's that chambered in?
45 long.
That thing is really cool. All right, Brett, is it going in the pile for a price?
It might go in the pile for a price.
Oh, here's a weird one right there.
Black powder.
Black powder.
A lot of guns.
That is pretty neat right there.
44 cal.
But nah, I'm not dealing with black powder today.
Hassle.
We're negotiating on that thing. Brett is still browsing. We'll keep you updated with what we get, but make sure you watch to the end of the video, because whatever we find, we are going to take back to the range and do some shooting and let you guys vote in the comment section who got the better, coolest, weird, I don't know, weird gun. What you looking at, Brett? What'd you find?
Just don't worry about it.
What is it?
I've got a beach trip coming up.
That's crazy. What is that?
Oh, my mic.
Your mic. I think it works. Brett.
Can you hear me in this thing?
I think so.
Hello, I am under the water. Please help.
We found the horn.
It's $69.
$69 for that horn. Oh man. You don't really see horns every day like that. It's a chair cane.
Nice.
That's a pretty cool gun. This is a North Carolina Highway Patrol Smith & Wesson right there. That is pretty neat that they've got this available. What'd you find?
500 Magnum snake shot.
No, I've never seen it, and I'm about to look at it right now.
Looking for high grain 500 Magnum.
What
and it was
is
ever so
even
graciously pointed out to me.
500 Magnum snake shot. That is really, really cool.
Would that classify as a weird gun challenge?
That could. It's probably the price of a weird gun.
Yeah.
We may or may not have acquired some stuff. On to the next shop. All right, let's check these mics. Mike.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. We'll come back here to the used case and take a look through here. Here's this one. It's not really that weird, but I could call it weird and buy it, just because.
Cheater.
See, that's a weird one. That's a weird one. There's this one right here. That is definitely weird. A Boba Fett 22 bufferless blaster. Now, this is absolutely on the list. It even has a pick rail on the back right there. That's pretty cool. I really like this one in 22. This is the FPC N22 long rifle. That is really cool right there. That has been on the list. Super lightweight, a lot of rounds at 22, folding little carbine. That's pretty neat right there. Yeah, there's another weird one. Masterpiece Arms N57, little Mac 9, Mac 10 thing right there. That is definitely unique. And here is a Kel-Tec SU-16. That is a little weird, little folding camp style rifle in 223 or 5.56. That one is definitely unique. All right, Brett's looking at some folders. That is the Gen 3 sub 2000 right there. The one with the rotating handguard. That is probably one of my favorite folders right now anyways. These guys also have a ton of the Bond Arm Derringers. Those are definitely weird. Even one in 4570. Closeout bin. Now, Brett, I'm recording right now, and remember, you are mic'd up.
Mike.
So, there's a weird gun. Way out of the price range today. That thing is absolutely awesome. This is something I really want. All right, we've acquired some more stuff. I may have cheated. I may have acquired a couple of things, but we're gonna go back to the range and do some shooting. We are back. We are back from the pawn shops. And now we are about to test out the stuff, the really weird guns we acquired. This should be pretty good. We are back. And I grabbed this thing. It doesn't get any weirder than this, but I have a feeling this could potentially be practical. I love the High Point 995, and this is the 995P. Half by 28 threaded barrel, I believe a 10.5-inch barrel, and it's got the pick rail at the back to add whatever brace you want. But guys, it might actually be legitimate. I don't know. We're going to take some shots with it. Subscribe to the channel for a full overview of this. We'll definitely be doing a full review, but we'll take the first shots with it today in normal form. Then we'll make it peak form and see what it can do there. But already I'm kind of liking this. We'll take some shots in a second, but I did cheat. I did cheat a little bit, and I actually grabbed this guy right here. Now this one, I'm going to have to look at it. It's the Rock Island Armory, and it's the TM22. Now, this has been on the list to grab because it is so dumb. It is so weird, but it was a great price, so I figured I'd give it a try. It's got a true threaded barrel, half by 28s. The action seems fairly smooth. The mags are 10-round mags, adjustable stock, and this cheap plastic front and rear sight. But if it works for the price point, this thing is pretty darn good if it does function. We will see. But this is also a really weird and dumb gun, and I will be doing a full review on it. So, I don't know. I'm not hating it yet. It may be great. We will see. But now let's see what Brett grabbed.
It's been normalized, but your gun shouldn't break in the middle. Picked up the Kel-Tec Sub 2000 Gen 2. It's got the folder that swivels so you can mount an optic on this. I mean, Kel-Tec's known for their weird looking guns, and adding that folding action in the middle there just adds a little extra weird on top of it.
Planet of the Apes pistol. Take. All right. Hung up on that first round. That's kind of how they do. We'll give it a try. That's actually functional. Now the old TM22. Let's give it a try with these polymer iron sights. Lock back. Work good. Brett, stop pointing your gun at me.
I can't help it.
All right, Brett, try it out. Brett just no-sighted that one. No sights needed for the folding Kel-Tec. Honestly, that's pretty cool. But how weird is it really? Well, for my first entry, I've cheated a little bit and grabbed 2, but you can vote Brian22 in the comment section below. Sub 2 bills on this guy, threaded barrel, adjustable stock, fairly ergonomic design, and it's weird. It's definitely weird. You can admit that. And the next one, I kind of done a little bit with this. Brace on the end. You've got the Agave G on the front, and overall, I feel like this is a pretty decent option for a little PCC pistol caliber pistol. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, but let's see what Brett has to say. All right, Brett's doing something. He's getting something set up, and I don't trust it.
Well, one of these things is clearly not like the other. We've got a wannabe AR, whatever this thing is, and then a brick with a firing pin and a pistol grip.
Hey.
This is the only weird gun out here. It's the only one that actually has a weird function. Those are guns. This is a weird gun. Comment section because I'm the winner.
Well, vote in the comment section either Brian22, Brett, or Brian High Point. Guys, this thing is weird. It is really weird. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm mumbling my words here today. This video is...
you lost.
No, this video is going to get suppressed in the algo. And because of that, I need your support to share this with your buddies in the group chat. Spread this around. And remember, we've got a lot of the 704 gear knives on sale on Amazon right now, down to $19.99. D2 steel, G10 handles, really awesome knives. Brett, what are you doing?
There's a hole in your roof.
He can't be trusted. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.